Arlynn here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is I'm back to doing some more Decorate With Me videos. Woohoo! My wrist is pretty much completely healed. It feels so much better. I'm not having to wear my wrist brace anymore. I'm back to being able to put my bracelets on, and I can move it and lift things, and it's pretty much completely healed. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I'm a pretty fast healer, but man, I must have really wrenched it. It hurt for almost a solid week. Oh my goodness. But anyway, it is better now. So today we are going to be working on my grandmother's hutch. And I know that for those of you who have been with me for a while, you're going to know the couple of stories that I'm going to tell about this. But for those of you who are new, and I know I've got several new subscribers, and welcome, please welcome, and thank you for hitting that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And while I'm at it, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and then hit the notification bell. And then hit all when the drop-down menu comes up, when you hit that bell, and leave me a comment and click that thumbs up. I would so appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel as always. And, you know, I know it's been a rough time for me and my family here. We've lost our eldest daughter back in November, and I'm just kind of getting back to my stride here a little bit. I did want to tell you that once I finish this decor and we do a home tour and I do a little bit of decorating outside and do a little outdoor tour, then I am going to take probably a few weeks off, you know, just to have a little lull in my channel there, just for a little bit. Well, let me tell you about my outfit of the day first. This is an oldie but a goodie. I have a pair of ankle pants on today. As you can see, it is a beautiful day here in Virginia, and it's supposed to be in the 50s. So I felt like I could get away with wearing, at least on the bottom half of me, some ankle pants. So just a pair of black ankle pants I've had for years. And this top I got from a secondhand store here online, and I cannot remember the name of it right now as I'm sitting here. Black turtleneck, and you know, as I just said, my same bracelets, my same watch, and I have a big old pink ring that I got on I got from Temu. I got that one from Temu too. And a pink headband to match. And this is Brighton, a very old Brighton piece, but these earrings are kind of new. I got these on board the Emerald Princess when we did the Panama Canal Cruise. Makeup's the same, obviously. Lipstick is a little lighter color, and I'll put the name of it. I'll type the name of it up because I know you guys ask about my lipstick color sometimes. This is a combination of two colors, but a lighter color to kind of, you know, pick up the pink. Hopefully I did that okay. And yes, I do try, at least in some form or fashion, to dress in the same colors that I'm going to be working with. I don't know. I didn't always think about that. In fact, I kind of just did it by, you know, by rote. When I first started, I didn't even realize I was doing it until one of you guys commented and said, Arlynn, do you realize that you dress like you decorate, you know, whatever you're decorating? And I'm like, you know what? I kind of do that, you know. So I do have forethought nowadays to try to dress in somewhat of the same color scheme that I'll be working. And if I can't find more of that color, I usually dress all in black. So there we go. But anyway, this hutch was my grandmother's. My grandmother's on my mother's side. And if you guys have heard the story, you're going to start hearing some very sentimental stories here now. But my mom and dad literally grew up right down the street from one another. And my mom's lived on one side of the street and dad lived on the other side, and all I had to do was go down some steps and run down the road, and I went from one grandma's to the other. I called them both Mooney. I don't know whether I've ever said that, but I called them both Mooney, M-O-O-N-E-Y. So when we're here at the house, we always say, I'm going to go work on Mooney's Hutch today. So I don't know that I've ever mentioned that, and I don't know why I haven't, but I always called her Mooney. So this is Mooney's Hutch, and as you'll see here in a minute, I do decorate it. I'm going to get back and open the doors, but you can see right there behind my head, above my head there, is a little porcelain doll. And that doll is dressed in blush pink. And I'll explain more about the doll when we open the doors and get to decorating. But she was my mom's doll. She is a Madame Alexander doll. She's very old, a very old porcelain doll. And she is Glenda the Good Witch from The Wizard of Oz. And I don't know what year she was made or whatever, but my mom had her when she was a little girl. And I don't really decorate with dolls too much, but because of how she's dressed and because of the sentimentality of her, I do design this whole hutch around her blush pink dress with gold trim. She's got gold kind of rickrack trim around her and a little crown, little gold crown on her head. And so that's why I decided, since this hutch kind of sits off by itself, I don't have any other piece of furniture right beside it. It has its own little space right here within the dining room. And yes, the rest of the dining room, the foyer, and the living room are all done in the blue and white. But I do set this aside because of the sentimental nature of it. And I was telling Stacy yesterday, I was texting with her and I said, Stace, I'm thinking about switching this whole thing out and taking it to the blue and white to match everything out. And she says, no, don't do that. She said, I love the pink. She said, well, of course you can do it if you want, you know, change is always good. She said, I just think that is so pretty and it's so sentimental with your mama's doll and Mooney's Hutch and all of that. She said, and I said, okay, you talked me into it. I'm going to leave it pink. So that's why we're going to do it up in pink and gold again, blush pink and gold. So then after we're done here, I'm going to show you this corner that is behind you. I've done up a little chair with a blanket and some pillows. So I just want to show you that. And then I'm going to show you the foyer, kind of give you a peek at the foyer. But I did get rid of the table out of the foyer, and yesterday I worked really hard in here and I took everything out that I didn't think I would use, and I kind of staged things where I thought I would need them as we move forward with our decor this week. This week I will probably bring you this video and maybe one more. Next week we'll probably have 2 videos, and then the next week maybe one. I'll do, one of the videos will be a blue and white home tour for sure. And then we're going to decorate the outside for a little bit of Easter. We're going to do at least Easter colors, lighter and airier colors, and the mailbox and stuff we're going to do outside there. And we'll just do all the decorating out there and a little tour for outside too. And then after all of that is done, which is still 4 or 5 videos away, then I'm going to take just a few weeks off. I've done a lot, you guys. I've done a lot. Chris and I may be doing some traveling on and off, back and forth, in and out of the house here. And I just don't want to overdo myself. You know, I've had, if I'm honest, I'm recording this on Sunday, and I've had a very difficult week emotionally this week. Just memories of our daughter, Kristen, and me trying to traverse through my grief, you know. And I don't want to say that I've overdone the videos by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think I have, but I do believe that I do. The traveling and coming and going does me a lot of good, you guys. And so I'm going to allow myself to enjoy that kind of thing, you know, and not worry about what's next in the queue here on my channel. I know you guys are so gracious and so kind to me, and I did kind of want to give you a heads up of what's coming. So anyway, I'm going to back my camera off. You can see Chris there in the window. What he's doing is he's replacing all of the front pathway lights. We got those ones I showed you last week that go down the driveway. Well, he decided he's going to replace, he got a ton of those lights because they were on such a good sale. And no, I don't know where he got them, and he said they're all sold out. So, But you might see him walking back and forth because he is replacing the pathway lights to be the same as what he put down the driveway up there. So, all right. I did take a little video of us coming in the other night. I may stick it here while I'm moving my camera so you guys can see at least what the driveway lights look like. So, all right, I'll be right back in just a second. Okie dokie, you guys, I'm going to start at the top there and just tell you about that because we already decorated that. What was already pretty much like that right after Christmas. So I have a copper tray. I think I got that from Home Goods before the fall. I was up there for my fall decor. And these I forgot to replace the candles, the batteries. I don't think I have good batteries in these. Oh, yes, I do. Look at that. So we made these, about a year or so ago, and it's just a mercury glass pink vase on a candlestick, and Chris Gorilla glued it on there, which is a big, sturdy super glue. So they go on each side. That big brass vase I've had for 30 years. I've had it forever. The little light came from Amazon. The little candlesticks I've had forever, pink candles. This Seraphim angel, my mother-in-law gave me years and years ago, back in the 90s. And I love her. She's got pink wings in her. And she's blowing her trumpet. And then, of course, the candle on the other side. So it's just very simply done. And we're going to get a little bit more intense as we go down through the shelves here, because I've got a lot to put in these shelves. I've collected a good bit of this, which is another reason why I'm keeping it in the pink. So let me pull you closer and we will get to decorating some of these shelves. Okay, I'm sorry if you're a little crooked, but that's the best I can do. Okay, I'm going to start here. This little pink vase came from Hobby Lobby on deep, deep sale. I've got one up in that corner, and then I've got one catty-womp down on the bottom shelf to the left corner. Again, this is going to be another study of how I arrange my shelves. And I hope you'll see that I'm not going to pile anything on any like item on top of one another. It's going to be a nice mixture of items. So I'll explain more as I go. First thing I want to do is put a little picture sign over in this corner. You are loved, Isaiah 41:10. I'm going to put it as back as far as I can and kind of snug it up in there. You can see there are lights. Chris has installed tape lights, like I've explained before, like we have on our mantle and so on. And I will link them in my Amazon shop and you can check them out. Also, too, before I go further, these are just placemats that I've had for years and years, and I've just folded it in half and ironed it. These shelves are really not in the best of shape, you guys. This whole cabinet is really not in the best of shape. So I wanted to try to cover at least portions of the shelves, and it kind of goes in a catty-womp fashion too. This all the way over to the right, this one kind of centered, but to the left a little bit, and then like a stair step, this one all the way to the left on the bottom shelf, as you'll see as we get down there. So what else do I want to put on this shelf? Let me see. First of all, I'm going to use my amber glass in this Hutch. And I've already put just some florals in there. And this is just flowers that I have that are pink. And I just, literally put just a few here and there, added some white berries and added some gold filigree looking stuff in the back there. And I just want that there. And it is in an amber glass dish. And I got this dish from the Minuteman Mini Mall. This is where you're going to see some of my Jim Shore collection as well in this cabinet. In fact, a lot of it. This is one. You can see the little turkey on her, and it says Simple Splendor. This is from Heartwood Creek. And I love Jim Shore. I am a Jim Shore collector, and I absolutely love it. Now I'm just going to set some stuff up in here, and then I'll arrange it once I get it up in here. Here I have another Seraphim Angel. And yet another one. And I have a pink milk glass candy dish. Nothing in it. I got it at the Minuteman Mini Mall. I'm gonna set it right about there, I think, just as a backdrop. Again, I'm just going to play a little bit here. When you close these doors, you'll see that you're not going to be able to see what's right behind the center. So you'll notice that I'm going to try to, move things so that you will be able to at least see a portion of them when I shut the doors. Okay. Now I have a set of 3 of these beautiful lead crystal pieces that Miss Lisa Segardia gave me. In fact, you're going to see a few things in this video that Lisa has given me. That is a pair. I'm going to set that right there. And then I just have another little Jim Shore angel. She is faithful friend. Has a little doggy she's holding. So there we go. And I think that'll do it for the top shelf. And I like that. I may tweak it, but I like how that looks. Okay, moving down to the second shelf. The only reason I didn't use 3 checked pieces is because I didn't have 3. So I pulled out a pink for the second one. Okay, let me put you down a little further. Okay, we're going to start with this beautiful bowl that Chris's mom gave me. It is absolutely beautiful amber carnival glass. Absolutely stunning. So I'm going to put it right here, a little bit cattywamped, as you can see, or catty corner, however you say that, from the bowl above it. I don't know whether that's in the picture. I can't see because there's so much glare. So hopefully I've got it in the picture. So I'm going to set this kind of, yes, part of it will be obscured by the center door, but not all of it. And let's see, I have a little bunny here. I don't know that he'll fit. I just brought him in. He'll fit up top though. Okay, then I have a little votive candle holder with a votive battery operated candle, and I just made it or glued it on top of a candlestick that used to be black that we painted gold. And I think put it just as a backdrop. And then I have another Jim Shore angel. She is Hope Takes Wing. Isn't she pretty? I just think she's so pretty. And she's going to go right there. And she kind of sits by herself there, but I do like to add this lovely little angel from somewhere in here. I like that, just like that. All right, now let's move to the bottom shelf. And as you can see, there's the other pink vase. And then this is a plate that I got from the Minuteman Mini Mall many years ago. Start out with this little vase that I got from the Minuteman Mini Mall, and I just put a very quick little bunch of pink florals in it. This bottle came with a lid. I think I put the lid in here somewhere, but yeah, there's the lid. It did come with a lid. And as you can see, I keep extra items in this drawer. By the way, this is this beautiful carnival glass vase I have. And I could have used that, but it won't fit. So it'll come back out at another time. And I've got pink birds. I've got all kinds of stuff in here that we might, you know, add a few birds in at the end here. We'll see how much room I have. But anyway, let's see. Let's finish this bottom shelf. I've got another little amber glass bowl. Got this one from At Home, I believe, or Home Goods, one of them. And I do want to kind of put that over here to make it a trio as we come down from top, middle, and bottom. And I'm going to tilt this one this way. Yes, it is florally on this shelf. That's okay. Then I have another milk glass dish. And I put florals in it. I'm not sure why I did that. I don't think I need more florals. I just want that, I think, back there. And I do have a little votive candle holder I could put in there. Then I have this little gold candlestick with a gold sphere on top. Lisa's third little thing she sent me, which is a pumpkin or an apple, whichever one you want to say it is. And I've got a Jim Shore piece with cardinals on her. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? Oh my goodness. Guarded my angels. And I think I want her right back there. Then I have just a couple more things. Actually, I'll move this. I have the little piece that goes with this piece. Togetherness is always in season. It's the same colors as that. I think I want it over here though. And I have one more little angel that Chris's cousin, and she was my maid of honor. Her mom had these. This is a Boyd's angel, I believe. Yes. Guardian of Love. Elena, Guardian of Love. I can't read it. The Charming Angel Collection. Boyd's collection. This is a Boyd's angel, though, from the Boyd's Bears. And she gave me this. And I think instead of putting her down here, I think I want to put her up here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put the pumpkin or apple, whatever you want to say that is, up there. And we're going to put the angel down here. And that'll be it, you guys. That'll be it. I love it. I think it's so pretty. All right, let me turn back around here and do some chitting and chatting with you a little bit. And then I'll do my final words and we'll get behind the camera and show you the foyer and that one chair. All right. All right. I'll be right back in just a second. Okie dokie, you guys. Well, that is going to just about do it for this one. Although I will get behind the camera and we will talk about this chair behind the camera here and we'll look in the foyer and see what I did in there. I will be back one more time this week, possibly for the half moon table or the secretary. I'm not sure which one I'll do. And then that'll probably be it, but just one more video later on in the week. And if you have any questions, you know, I'm running out of content is what I'm trying to say here. I'm running out of decorating content. So, you know, feel free to ask me questions. I can do another Q&A if you'd like. I know one of you asked me to explain how to, you know, book a cruise, which I pretty much explained as I answered that question. So I decided I'm not going to do a standalone video for that, but I can answer questions if you would like. So if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll choose the first, well, however many, and maybe do a standalone Q&A or something like that. But I don't have any nail appointments coming up. I don't have any hair appointments coming up this week. So I don't have a lot going on. I just don't have, which is not a bad thing, you guys, which is not a bad thing. But I will come back at least one more time. And if I might get this up Sunday evening, or it might be Monday sometime that you see this. And then I'll be back again Wednesday or Thursday. How about that? So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for stopping in here today. You all fill my heart You all fill my heart. I'm telling you, you definitely have made this process, this grieving process, easier. All of your comments, all of your love. I'm still getting cards. Thank you so much from the twins. I got your card this week. Thank you so much for that. It was absolutely beautiful. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the thoughts. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the hugs. Thank you for all of it, you guys. As I said, this has been a rough one for me, so I am backing up a little bit, backing off just a little bit, you guys, just to give myself some breathing space, and I know you guys understand it. And thank you guys so much for giving me grace and for understanding. And you guys have said you do it at your pace, Arlynn. You do what you can, and you always be there. And I believe that you will. I believe you. I believe you when you say that. I feel like I'm getting a big collective hug every time I put up a video, and beyond, and way beyond that. So thank you so much for your continued daily prayers. For those of you who do it, thank you so much. For those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say until next time, but stay tuned because I still have some more to show you here to end this video. But until next time, till I'm looking at you again, y'all take good care. Bye-bye. Okie dokie, you guys, here I am behind the camera, and this turned out so pretty, you guys. I'm very, very, very happy with it. And as always, I'm always very happy with this, and I'm glad that I have decided to keep it, you know, in the blush pink and gold. It looks really pretty. So that's Chris in the background opening up Amazon that just got delivered. You hear that rustling. So that's that, and you guys have seen the rest of the dining room. And as we're working our way around, that's a humidifier, please pardon that. If I do a home tour, we will move that. But we use it every day, so there we go. But here is a little corner chair that I've had for years and years and years, or this chair. It's just a standalone chair that I got to go with a desk we had years ago. And I just like to stage it in this corner. And as you can see, I moved my big, beautiful knitted, I think it's knitted, I don't know, throw over here and literally threw it on the chair. And then added that one pillow that I got from Kirkland's, added that to it. And then I have a couple of macrame pillows that I got from Amazon, pillow covers, and they are so pretty, you guys, and they're a little higher end. I will put everything that I can link in my Amazon store, Then I just stuck a melamine plate and a little bunny there to the left. Very simply done, again, you guys, very simply done. I am not over decorating, for me anyway, you know, as those of you who have been with me know. This is very simple and sweet for me. So the dining room is finished. Oh, I did put, let me walk over here. I did put this 2-tiered tray. This is always decorated this way. That spode plate there, that is a spode plate. Sweet Jill, the same lady that gave me the butterfly dish out there on the desk, she gave me that little plate, and I staged it in there. And then I have, this poor candle is so faded, I need to get a new one. But I made that candlestick. That is actually one of those little Liberty plates. I really need to get a new candle there, though. And then just kind of a sweet little corner. That picture's from Hobby Lobby. And thank you guys, by the way, for your comments on this centerpiece. I very much appreciate you guys and your sweet words about that. Chris and I do make a good team. A lot of you said we make a good team, and we do. We do make a good team. We've been together almost 42 years, you guys. Almost married 42 years. And we still love one another like crazy. But anyway, here is the foyer. Yes, I made this wreath a while back now. It is a burlap wreath and navy blue burlap, and I took Pip Berry garland and wrapped Pip Berry garland around it. I added in a scroll piece, tied that on, and you then use big sunflowers and the pretty blue ribbon that I got from perpetualribbons.com. A couple of bluebirds and some cotton. And then, as I told you, the bunny family has taken residence in the foyer this year. I got this lantern from Bellady Designs. She does not make them anymore that I know of anyway. And then just a candlestick down there, and then a round cotton wreath that I wrapped in lamb's ear and stuck some blueberries in, and then I smushed it so it would be oval and follow the shape of the kind of the church window, if you will, that my aunt and uncle, Stacy's parents, gave me money for Hobby Lobby, and that's what I bought. And then over here is just a little table from Hobby Lobby. Lamp is from Hobby Lobby. Lisa Segardia, again, gave me this beautiful dish, and it's one of those ones that has individual slots for the flowers, and that's what I came up with that. A little blue and white bird, and then just, again, a milk glass plate with a Liberty Blue, I believe that's Monticello on their plate. Black lantern with just a tuft of greenery, and another blue bow to match the wreath. And then Mama and Son bunnies. So I don't ever, some of you have suggested that I put a table here in the foyer, and I don't want to do that, because even when I just have the table staged there with the decor I'm going to use, I don't like the feel of that. I like the openness of these rooms and looking from one end to the other, y'all know. So anyway, I'm standing in the living room, which is where we will work next week. Alrighty, so I will see you a day next week. Someday I'll be back for sure. Alrighty, until then, you guys, I love yous. Love you to bits. Take it easy and have a good week till I see ya. Alrighty, bye-bye.